everybody. Hello.
Hey.
It is Mark and Cynthia, and yes, Mark has he's gotten me on camera, even though I have not been to a salon in 3+ months. And
But she still looks beautiful.
He's very kind, but yeah, it is what it is. But we just wanted to reach out to you guys. I know that Mark intentionally chose YouTube as the vehicle in which to send out the weekly messages. Basically, he did that because a lot of our church members are not on Facebook. And so if you are on the call list and you receive a message from Frankie, it is as simple as just clicking on the link.
Yeah.
And then you have access to all of the messages and the praise and worship. And, he's still laying before the Lord trying to receive relevant, inspirational word for you during this time. So I encourage you, if you have not, go back into the threads and just click on any of the links and you will be fed richly. Also, we still have the Wednesday night prayer call, which we know people are not on, but we are still doing that. But we just felt like during this particular time, we understand and we know that it is not just about the anxiety and the concern over Corona. We understand that the climate in just our country right now and even in our city is something that we wanted to address and just give you guys just a little bit of encouragement. Like we have 2 African-American sons, and we know everybody has either a son, a nephew, an uncle, a brother, a father, just somebody, even if it's a family or church member. We all know African-American men. And so it is unnatural to see some of the things that we've seen and had to witness. But even in all of the conversations that we've had between Mark and myself, we've tried to reach out to at least everybody on our call list. And one of the things that I've shared with people is I take great comfort in knowing that we serve a God who is omnipotent, he's omnipresent, and he's omniscient, which means he is all-knowing, all-powerful, and he is everywhere.
Yes.
And God is not sitting back thinking, how did this happen? What's going on? He is ultimately in control of all things. And I take great comfort in that. I mean, it is disheartening, heartbreaking, and people are hurting and people are suffering. And so as a church community, we just want to make sure that we're doing what we need to do. We want to be diligent, even in praying for our families, praying for our leaders, our church leaders, the leader of our church, as well as just the leaders, anybody in a leadership position, because these are crucial times which require people to be led by the Spirit of God. So we just want to say, hey, guys, we are still praying for you. We love you. Reach out to us. You have our numbers. We will see you guys soon, but just be encouraged during this time. God has selected us to be part of such a time as this. We want to be sensitive to what he's doing and what he's saying, and we want to stand ready to do what he's called us to do during this time. We absolutely love you guys and miss you, and we'll see you soon.
See you soon.
All right.
She said it all. But I will add that, God has been giving us a word of peace. Even before the tragedies continued and evolved as they have recently. But God has been giving us a word of peace. He has told us that we need to keep our minds stayed on him and trust in him. We know that all things are working together for our good, even if we don't understand them, if they don't make sense to us right now. But just rest in the fact that he is all-knowing, he is sovereign, and he can use whatever he chooses to use to touch the hearts of men. My prayer is that during this time that a community, the country, that we begin to repent and we turn our faces back to him. And he said in his word that when we do humbly come back to him and repent, that he will heal the land. And that's my prayer, that God heals the land, not just from the virus, but from the injustice and so many of the other things that we're seeing right now. But in the midst of it all, he is in control. Amen. And my comfort is knowing that as long as I keep my eyes fixed on him and I'm not fooled by the distractions, I will have peace, and that peace will guard my mind. I will not be consumed by the anxiety, the despair, and the depression. He's got it in control. Our steps are ordered. I encourage you to focus and keep your eyes fixed on the Master. He's got it all in control. So be encouraged. We love you. Be blessed, and we will be back together soon.
Amen.
Anything
Amen.
else?
No, that is all, guys. We love you. Bye.
Ain't she pretty, y'all?
Stop.